Teacher, if you're stuck on a problem, ask your partner. Me and my partner. When you close all your tabs after finishing a huge assignment. Finally, in a piece. When you getting help from the teacher and he starts yelling at the class, so you just standing there awkwardly. Me thinking the school year still just started. My professor already talking about midterms. He thought school was for one day only, he mad. That one kid who changes personalities in class. My teacher wondering who brought the class average down 15%. Me wondering how I got -3%. Expectation. Reality. A life of laughs. Me highlighting my revision notes. Man. Woman. White. Bulk. Poor. Rich. Asian. School tech guys who take away your favorite website with Go Guardian. I've got 99 problems, and graduating would solve at least 97. When tomorrow is the last date of assignment submission. When you leave assignments for tomorrow, and tomorrow arrives. Doing homework, laughing at iForger for 1 hour. 10 car accidents and all the natural disasters of the world. Do you yield? My math teacher. Laughter, I do not. When you didn't study for the exam, but the teacher lets you review for 10 minutes. A blessing from the Lord. Me, I think I'm gonna listen to some music while I do my homework. Also me 5 minutes later. Me every morning deciding if I really need this education. When you zone out in class for 2 seconds. 2 + 2 = 4. When I solve 2 problems of math. Knowledge is power. I should top this year. I think I'm genius. Friends by. Feeling like Newton. Strongest essay writer with Wi-Fi. Weakest essay writer without Wi-Fi. Researchers spending 6 hours reading 35 papers, so you can write 1 sentence containing 2 references. Teacher, did you do your homework? Student, did you grade my test? Teacher, I have other students' tests to grade. Student, I have other teachers' homework to do. Outstanding move. The kid that didn't get the text to not to come to school today. The class clown. The weird kid. Caring about students' mental health. Schools. Starting at an ungodly hour in the morning. Punishing students who are not on time. Expecting students to have a shit ton of homework assigned to them the day before to be completed at a high level, causing stress, even though it has been proven that homework has a negligible positive impact on students' performance. Grading students based on their performance and having their success or failure contribute to their chances of securing a good career later in life. Subjecting students to endless hours of class time on subjects that will never be applicable later in life. Allow students to be subjected to bullying by peers, further reducing the quality of their experience at school. Focus the entire curriculum on maximizing the amount of points earned on standardized tests, which increases funding at the expense of actual learning. Repeat daily. Schools. When I was in school for years. When I leave. Skipping school in 2019. Skipping school in 2020. When the topic you studied for actually shows up on the exam. My teacher. Me trying to confront the teacher. Me leaving class early to go to the doctor. Fix toilets or draw 25. Schools. People getting home from school. Their insane amount of homework. When the teacher uses your work as a bad example. POV. When you're the dumbest person in the class and the smart kid sits next to you. Me. Entering the classroom 1 second before the lesson starts. It's the wrong classroom. When the teacher leaves the art room for 30 seconds in a boys' school. I almost went to jail because of the way my mom wraps my lunch. Me telling my mom not to check my grades. What gives people feelings of power, money, status? The teacher forgetting to assign homework. When the teacher separates you and your friend, but that doesn't stop you from doing dumb shit and looking over at them across the room. What my bed feels like when I'm trying to sleep. What my bed feels like when I wake up for school. Teachers when you swear once. Teacher when there is 20 racial slurs in a poem. The bus comes after you've been waiting in the cold. It turns around and leaves right before getting to your house. My history teacher when I don't know who breathed air in 1869. Description: Shrek 5 spoilers, but it's not Shrek 5 spoilers, and I stare at you like you did something wrong. Did you study for the exam? What exam? I was doing the homework. What homework? Teacher: okay class, today we are going to linger paint. The kid named Paint. When the teacher is watching you during a test, and you pretend that you're at least trying to think. Me, walking into a final exam with enough coffee in my system to power a small car. That moment when the only thing you know in an exam is name and date. Put soap into the soap dispensers, or draw 25 schools. Me when the teacher is asking what we had for homework. POV: you're the science teacher during the reproductive system lesson, and look at your students. You don't have a group project anymore. You have a group new project. There is a group project. Panic. It's due in a month. Calm. You are paired up with the most lazy and dumb kids ever. Panic. Me planning out what my Halloween costume will be. Me planning out my schedule for next semester. School when there's tropical depression 300 miles away. Suspend classes. Keep classes going. Teacher, take out your homework. Me who didn't know there was homework. The finals. Me and my schoolmates last year. How was online teaching? This is a river of my tears. Submitting my final assignment like Chapter 6. Conclusion. I conclude that when I'm done with my thesis, life will be better. When the teacher bends over right in front of you. Me, school project. 10th grader. How's 11th grade? Me, confused screaming. The 10th grader chuckles. I'm in danger. Exactly what the end of the semester feels like. Me trying to find the motivation to finish this semester. The 4 stages of exam essay writing. .34 seconds after you enter high school, and there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere. Study 3 years for degree. Study 3 more for PhD. Join lab. Start working. Spend years studying problem. Form hypothesis. Gather incidents. Test hypothesis. Form conclusions. Report findings. Clear peer review. Findings published. Reported in press. Guy on internet. Bullshit. Me and the boys at the end of the school year. Our school books. Me resting after school. My 10-page essay. My test tomorrow that I should have studied for. My email I was supposed to send to my teacher. I'm not ready. Engineering students that graduated online in 2020. Walking past a class that your friend is in. Lesson. Me. Lesson. Me. The homework I forgot about. High schoolers after taking the midterm. Next. The US. Next, it's your turn. Me at 11:30 p.m. typing a midterm essay due at 11:59 p.m. Me when I need more words in my paper. Don't. Do. Not. Me doing my homework. Random bullshit go. Third graders be like, what gives people feelings of power, money, status, Pokemon cards. Exams are coming and I'm like, when the holiday starts. School holiday. Homework. After school be like, study or draw 25. Me taking a test. My math teacher just chilling. Teacher, what should we teach our class? Times tables. Division. Something new. Teacher. The whole school. You. I stepped in shut. Teacher's pet. Me one night before exam. Don't worry. The exam will be easy. I'll help you. Question paper. Invigilator. The guy who promised me he'll help me in the exam. Taking notes in the 21st century. Everyone who has taken the class. The new art teacher. My class. Teacher. Students. When the IT people show up, but your computer starts to work again. Dude, you are embarrassing me in front of the wizards. It's time for school. Get the duck up. Me waiting for high school to be over. What teachers think they are? What teachers are actually? Me finding out there is no school tomorrow and Friday. The face of someone who's misclicked on a test, but somehow got it correct. Congratulations. Geography GCSE. History GCSE. Me right now. When the teacher lets you leave 2 minutes early. Reasons to live. The teacher said no homework for the half term. 5 minutes late for first class. Skip entire day. Let's go finish this degree, I guess. Welcome to college, where everyone is smarter than you, except the 3 people in your group project. Me. The registrar's office, when students have to pick classes once a semester. Me in online class be like, when the teacher thoroughly explains something, and 2 seconds later someone asks exactly what they just explained. Teacher, can everyone turn on their cameras please? Me at the exact moment. Pharmatech professor hands a procedure for making media and tells you to figure out what you need to do so, without telling you that it needs to be scaled up to 2 liters, but the procedure is for 1 liter and you were never told the math required to do the scale up, and you don't know how to do so and nobody you know can help you out. Me sitting in bed watching Netflix waiting for this homework to get itself done. When you shout an answer out in a lecture and get it completely wrong. Studying incentive. When you reach a gummy bear, you get to eat it. I've been studying wrong my whole life. Me writing essays. Oh right. The poison. The poison for Cusco. The poison chosen specially to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison. When you're in an exam and the only thing your brain is doing is singing a song. Me at the start of the college year. 1 month later. Teachers hanging on to summer like. Me heading to bed at 6 AM. My roommate getting ready to start their day at 6 AM. Teacher, you have 5 minutes to copy everything from the whiteboard. 21st century students. Me living my best life after crying during a test for the last hour. I'll study at 6 PM. I'll study at 7 PM. I prefer to study during the night. I'll just get up early tomorrow and study. Physics students trying to go 20 minutes without whipping out their tablet and writing random formulas. Me leaving my assignment to the last minute every single time. That was dangerous. Let's do it again. Professor, what inspired you to write this essay? Me. The due date. Teacher, any doubts? Student who understood everything. Shy student. Student who have no interest in class. No sir. Kids afraid to check their grades. Adults afraid to check their bank account. College students afraid to check both.